Alrighty guys, are we live? We are live! So today, as you've seen, I was setting up the old paping tuning device. Steve's in, Churchman's in. Best score. Well done, Churchman. Nice, buddy. Bill's in, I'm good, Sinister. Ellis. Alright, so today, well, the reason why I haven't been on at school holidays, and I've got a sinus infection, it's just killing me every year. What's going on with this poor connection? It's not going away. What's happening? Oh, we're back. What is with this poor connection lately? YouTube, you need to sort your stuff out. It can't be my internet. I got mad internet. Buffering is bad. I know, bro. It's ridiculous. Hopefully we're back now. Anyway, okay. So back to good now. Okay, we should be all good now. And I've lost everybody. Alright, so we're back. Okay, so the last couple of days I haven't been on. It's been the school holidays and I've had a killer nose infection. Just as I was saying that, the thing cut out. What I was saying, every time that the weather starts to turn cold, goes from summer to winter, and you go from that hot to that first cold air, get a sinus infection every year. It kills me. Been pumping the old apple cider vinegar up there, so that's been keeping it at bay, but that's why I haven't been on. So we're back, everyone's back in, everyone's looking good. Okay, so today, the last time you seen me, I noticed that when I was shooting me old NVX 23s, the brand newies, that it made a different tear, whether it was the spinal line was facing up or down. So today I'm going to do a little tester. We're going to test out, snort a couple of drops of salt water, alright, I'll give that a go. I'll sniff some salt water with season change. Yep, every time season change gets me. So I'm going to test it. So last time we seen that when I had it up, it done a 2-inch tear, and when I turned it down, it was bullet hole. And so again, we're going to test that today. We're going to see it for real, for realsies, as my kids would say, and we'll test it and see exactly what's happening with this nock tune and whether it's a thing or not. Yeah, just looking at it, I think I've made it. That should be alright. Let's what I need to do actually though is put a couple of dots on the paper. Just a couple of dots on the paper with the old Sharpie to give me something to aim at. So what we're going to do, really, it must be just in the weather, it must be getting everyone sinister. So what we're going to do today is test that, see if it's a thing or not, see if I still get me bullet holes, or see if it's all a myth. See if it was just me the other day, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be interesting to find out exactly what's going on. Can we level up this tripod a bit? How's that? Only 4 easy payments. Sinister, you're on fire. Okay, so let's get into it, straight into it, and test this out. Test this theory out. Is nock tuning a thing? So let's get into it. Let's test it out, eh? So first thing we're going to do is shoot it with the spine up where I was getting the rips. Let's see if I get the rips again. I've got a couple of fatties in here that I was testing yesterday. The double throwdown. So let's try the 23 spine facing up, and then we'll go from there. That was a bullet hole, spine facing up. Maybe it it's just me. Let's do a test. Let's do a few more tests. Maybe the spine facing up, test 2. Oh, that's a tear. I must have the spine facing down. Okay, another one. So we're shooting just a fraction higher. Spine up. Tear. Alright, let's reshoot that first one. Just to double confirm. Okay, so this is the first one that got the bullet hole. Make sure I knocked it on the right way. Maybe you should knock tune all your arrows until you get that bullet hole. Because, and the thing is too, that my bow's fully tuned in. So I know it's tuned in from the X23, so it's only going to be a micro adjustment out, if any. Well, that one shoots a bullet hole how it is. So that one's right. So maybe the spinal line's not a big. Well, what we can do is test this one knocked down now, spine down, and see if we still get a bullet hole. Okay, so this one's spine down now. We'll spine up and get in a bullet hole. Let's try it spine down, and then I'll give you a run through. Show you what just happened. Oh, tiny little tear. So that one's better spined up. Alright. We're going to have to test all these arrows, mark them which way to fletch them. That's going to be the thing. So let's have a look at this. So these was all the first arrow. See, bullet hole, that's up, up, down. So it's a little bit of a tear down. These are the other two that are down. So let's test these two and try and get these two bullet holing. Alright, that's going to be the goal. See if we can get those two bullet holing now. So let's leave this one to the side. Okay, we'll leave that one to the side because that was bullet hole and facing up, which was strange. Well, that arrow seems to prove that I think that's reversed. I think they put the spinal line on the wrong side there, so it's going to be good to see exactly what's going on. Okay, so that was tearing, spine down, spine up. Let's try these two, spine down, see if we get a different result. So all we're after is just a couple of different results, and then we'll know what's going on. Second arrow, spine down. Oh, now that's a bullet. Spine down, test 2. A little bit smaller of a tear. So we got 2 bullet holes now. So now we're going to have to mark the arrows up or down, which way to fletch them, I guess. Hang on, what have I missed? Yeah, I think they're just printing them on any which way, willy-nilly, by the looks of things. So let's have a look at that result. So flipping that one upside down, look at the difference. That's down, that's up. Massive difference. Here we go, down and up. So this two's pretty, this one's good. Let's get that one. Let's make everyone spot on. So we know we've got one up. Let's leave that one. So this is the... Okay, so I've got this arrow. This is the one that's bullet holing. Let's put a mark on it. Let's put up or down. I'm going to put a D on it for down. So I just put a little thing there down for that one. Up for this one. So I put a U on that one and a D on that one. So now we know those two got to go up and down. Now this third one is the suspect arrow. So let's do a double check on that. Let's reshoot it spine down. Make sure that it wasn't just me. Ducky! Okay, so test number 2 on the spine down. Let's give it a go. Alright, here we go. And I'm about at 7 meters, 5 meters. Oh, shot through the same bloody hole. My sights are about this far out. I'm trying to aim high and the thing over here. What I need to do is start at the top and then start shooting down. Okay, retake that test. So I shot it through the same hole. Well, that stuffs up that first hole. You can't tell what's going on there. Okay, here we go. Take 3. That was a massive tear. Retest. Let's show you at home anyway. We'll take you through the whole process. The whole process. Look, here's number 3 shot. Was major tear. Which way? That way. It's a right tear. They're all tearing right. If they're not bullet holing, they're tearing right. So that's interesting. Okay, retest. We need to get that arrow bullet holing. Could have been me. Did I mow the grass? It has been mowed. Need to get the old whippersnipper out though. Okay, knock down again. Make sure it's not me. Just, that was a better result, but it's still not bullet holing. It's got a tiny little right tear, tiny little one. That was better. What's happening? What's happening? Not much. Okay, so let's so here's the third one. Look at that. So it's just a tiny right tear now. It ain't no bullet hole. Look at these bullet holes. This one's the one. So we need to so down doesn't work, up doesn't work. We're gonna have to try it to the side. So let's try it to the side, see if we can get this arrow bullet holing. See you soon, Charles. Charles Depressy. Okay, so make sure you check out Charles Depressy's YouTube channel too. He's got some great stuff going. Sinister, all the guys, check them all out. Links in the description. Okay, so now we've got knocked up. Let's try it knocking left and right. Okay, so now I've lined the pin up so it's sideways, the knock, line the knock up so it's sideways to the spine. Now let's test that, retest with spine on the left side. Spine on the left side. Here we go, testing. Oh, now that's looking better. That's smaller again. We'll have to retest it. It's the only problem with this. It's over and over and over and over, ain't it? But these interesting things are the results. So here we go, spine down, spine left. The tear's getting smaller, look at that. So now we've only got a fraction of a left tear. Let's try spine right. See what happens. Maybe the spinal line isn't really the spine, it's just to give you a marker on where it is, because it's easy to line up. So now I know the spine's on the left side, now we can put it on the right side and test it that way. It's a bit ridiculous putting spinal line lines on it if you're not doing anything. Jack the Stripper just knock tuning my arrows, trying to get them all bullet holing before I fletch them. I'm going through the different knock rotations to find out. I've got 2 bullet holing, 1 knock up, one spine up, 1 spine down. Let's have a look at that. I need to retest that one. That is a major tear on the right side. So spine on the right side is not a thing. Let's have a look at this. So we'll go through it. Spine up, spine up, spine down, spine down, spine left, spine right. Look at that. Let's retest that, make sure it's not just me. So that's a major difference. Spine right seems to be crazy. Ah, you're a legend, buddy. Thank you. Hit the like button, everyone, for us. Hit that subscribe button too. Let's retest this on the right side. Because that was a crazy big tear. Yup, teared again. So right knock, right spine, no good for that one. Let's show you at home. Try me third axis. Do you want me to test the third axis right now? We have to take the scope off. We can test the third axis, but to fix that, let's try a retest. So what people are saying then, my third axis is out because look, the lower I was getting, the worse it's getting. But that's not right, because look, that one's a bit smaller than that one. But what we can do is shoot it up high and retest it. So right spine again, but higher to test that the third axis wasn't causing it. Could be the high shoulder. So I don't think I could do that. I don't think my form's out. Alright, let's try a high one. Make sure it's not the arrow. Make sure it's not the angle. Oh, well that's a bullet hole. Maybe it is the angle. Well, I can't see the third axis being causing that much drum. Let's shoot one low. Maybe my third axis is out. Let's shoot another one low and I'm going to cant it. Another high one, I mean. Oh, it could be the third axis. Do you know what, people? It could be the third axis because I just canted it. And it majorly went off to the right. Let's check this out. Okay, so look at that. That was the bullet hole, and then I canted it and got this left one, but I done it with an arrow that was untested, so I can't really tell. So this is the untested one. So maybe my third axis is out. That's why we're not getting bullet holes. Let's do one more test and then I'm testing my third axis. Where is old Ivan? Okay, spine right. Spine right up high. See if we get another bullet hole. Yup. Yeah, spine right seems to be the go because that was an ultimate bullet hole, that one. Do you know what that means? Looks like we're doing the third axis as well today. Okay, so let's that was the best bullet hole yet. Look at this. Look at that. So spine right seems to be the go, that one, but that bullet hole and like no one's business. That was an ultimate bullet hole. So let's must be the third axis then. Lucky you guys. See, this is why I like the this is why I like the yep, that's it. Could be the cant too. So that's what we're going to do. Get the old side off then. Go get the third axis machine out. Bright side third axis machine. And test it out. See what is going on. So what I need to do is take off my sight housing so I can put it onto the third axis. Make sure I don't lose the nuts. How's that for an arch back? Oh, that back straight to me. I wonder I got a bad back. Alright, now this is going to be interesting. See if it is, how far out it is, if it is out or not. Alright, so let's get the third axis machine out and then test the third axis. Man, that last bullet hole, that was smack. Then we'll redo it and see how we go in my little dungeon. Get some light on the situation. Alright, third axis time, here we go. You know, I need to do a major rehab, not a clean up, but an organisation to find tilting all over the shop here. Then we're going to fix that. Is that a bit better? A little bit. Okay, we're going to have to deal with the tilt. No, don't make people seasick. Okay, so let's get the third axis machine out. and test it. So I need this. Take these screws out. The old third axis leveling machine, if you haven't seen it, by a bright side, it definitely makes things easy, that's for sure. Okay, so what I do, I put on my housing onto the third axis machine. Screw him on. Careful not to cross thread it. Well, that's crazy how much a cant adds to your bad tears. I wasn't expecting a cant to be that far out to make that much of a difference. Shows you how important your third axis is then, doesn't it? Okay, so now we've got that on. I can put this in my vise, in my mount, put it on the same hole that I use. Probably a good idea. Now the problem is, I always have this problem. My sight bar is just a fraction too low, so I have to set it up on something. Okay, so let's get that there. Use our little screwer to get it even. Okay, so now I need my first axis thing. So I attach this to my housing on the scope. So my first axis is perfect. Oh, hang on. I've cracked that already. Okay. First axis is perfect. Second axis is a fraction out. Third axis seems okay. Well, third axis might be a fraction out too. Yeah, third axis is out, people. Okay, so it's a bit hard for you to see, but the bubble is over on this side. So what I'm going to have to do, is it the first or the second? I think the second's out as well, actually. It sucks not having, I can do my second axis here, can't I? I can't even do my second axis here because it hits the ground. This might be a better chock up. Here we go, something a bit more solid. There we go, that's better. Now the second axis is way out. Where's my second axis adjustment? Third, second, right at the back. God, second axis is hard to get to. First axis is spot on. Alright, so let's adjust the second axis. Which way have I got to go? It's just got to go a fraction down. Means it has to go a fraction that way. It's only the ever so slightest out. Okay, so I'm going to undo these ones. One, where are we? Looks like that. So I need to add an extra line to it. It's all very confusing, especially for someone like me. Oh, here we go. Okay, we moved it over a fraction. Before we tighten it up, let's test it. That's way up. Okay, that's spot on where it is now. Let's try and tighten it up without changing it. Ever so gently, tighter and tighter and tighter. Till the final cinching. Okay, so probably the second axis out, been out the whole time. We're back. I lost the feed. I don't know. It's shocking internet lately today. What's happening there? Okay, so what I did when you missed it, it kept, every time I'd cinch it up, kept moving back to where it was. So I moved it back a little bit, then re-cinched it. I know I went offline. Can't believe it. Shocking internet. Now we're good to go. Okay, so we've got the second axis done. We're back on finally, back. Okay, so hopefully we're back now. The internet dropped out as per usual, but we've got the second axis pumping. Second axis is good now, first axis is good. Third axis ain't too bad. You know what I could do? I could just put it on this end one. Third axis. Third axis is a fraction out as well. Second axis is spot on, first axis is perfect. Loosen that a fraction more. At least just get to see the tedious process of tuning anyway. Are we back out? Are we on? Are we back? Are we back, people? Okay. How much do I have to loosen this off? Perfect. Perfect. Okay, third axis is done now. Let's try and get it cinched up without screwing it up. You don't want these ones coming loose on you. Double check. Okay, third axis, spot on. Okay. So now I can pull it back to bits and go retest it. Retest, what, number 50? Okay, we'll pack up our bright side kit. Bad boy back in here. Got to get this thing off. So if you haven't seen the bright side third axis leveling system, that's it, and man, it makes things easy to get your third axis going. So how lucky I checked my third axis, because there was a fair bit out. Second was out, second and third. unscrew. Second screw nearly out. Here we go. All right, then we're back into the tuning. Oh, emerald.
Just it also on the bow, very important.
Wow. Oh, I haven't had a donation for a while. You guys are legends. Oh, absolute champion. Okay, so, we got to put the third axis screws back in. I've lost one. JP, you're an absolute legend, buddy. God, I love yous. Definitely helps out, especially buying all this archery stuff to show you. Man, it helps out heaps, all your donations. So that's that. Where's my little thing? That goes in there. Third axis leveling done. Okay, so now we can go put the scope back on the bow and retest it. Not forget the scope. Alright, let's go. Alright, back out into the test zone. Back out in the testing area. Okay, let's screw it back together. Now, I'm 90% sure I had it in the middle hole. 90% sure. That's the thing about these PSC, they give you 3 different sight heights to choose from. I suppose it'd be for different poundages. If you've got a really high poundage, I suppose you'd use the high one. If you've got a really low poundage, I guess you use a little one, like a kid's one or something, like a kid's setup. You don't want these coming loose on you either. Okay, now third axis is done. We can do a retest. Let's go get the arrow. And this quiver. Okay, so I guess we're going to have to retest all the arrows now, aren't we? Okay, so what's this? Nock on the right side. Retest. Okay, here we go. The retest. Bullet! Alright, let's test them all then. They might be good to go. Let's try this one, nock up then. I think I shot that through original hole. That'd be right. So here we go. Let's try this one down low and see if it tears. Bullet. So it was the third axis. By that first one, let's have a look at this bullet hole. Wow, it's a bullet. She's a bullet on that first one. So we got this. So we got one arrow down now. 1 out of 6. Which one was it? This one? Okay, so that one spine right is looking pretty good, which is this hole here. Look at that. Okay, so now before we go spine right, we know spine right's good for that arrow. Let's try spine down again. So who knows which way this bloody spinal line's going. You like it, buddy? The Badger's hat? Oblex sent me this one. Thanks, Oblex. Okay, so that was spine right. Let's try spine up again. Okay, so this is spine up. The old tune and the arrows haven't even fletched them yet. What's that, Steve? Also, slide up and down, you think, because of the fatter arrows. But me up and down's perfect. That one wasn't as bullet as the first one. I think spine right's better for that arrow. Let's get it and have another look while I show you. Okay, so that hole was this one. So it's pretty much a bullet hole. There's like a tiny fraction to the right. That's the true bullet hole, that one. Fraction to the right. Okay, let's re-put it on the right side and see if we get that bullet hole again. Okay, back to the spine on the right side. Let's see if we can get that ultra bullet hole. Oh yeah, it does. So that's really likes it on the right side. Wow. Okay, so nock tune is a thing. It wasn't just my third axis. We definitely got a thing happening here, people. Check this out. So look at that. Oh, are they similar? Look, that was that one. No, that's pretty bullet old. So that was the first one. That was the second one. What do you think? What do you think looks better? Right side? Let's redo one more right side and see what happens. What's the time? 10 o'clock. Okay, one more on the right side. Try and put it right next to that first hole, that'll reach that hole then. Do you know what? I wasn't looking at my bubble then. I was too worried about where I was aiming and forgot about the bubble. The bubble must make a massive difference. Retake number 3. Concentrate on that bubble. Wow, how much does the bubble make a difference? I'll show you in a second what happened. Another tear. What? Joseph! Joseph! Oh, you absolute legends! God, you're crazy. Absolutely, make me day. You're kidding. Another donation. Pumping them today, pumping them! Hectic. Joseph, you're an absolute legend. Message me, tell me what you want me to buy in archery. I'll buy something in archery. Those two, I forgot about the bubble again, didn't I? But I'll show you what happened. So I shot this one, then I forgot about the bubble, shot this one, forgot about the bubble, shot this one. Let's go remember about the bubble and shoot another one and see what happens. How much does the bubble make a difference? Holy hell. Fine for fletching, you reckon? It's just an experiment too. I'm really just curious. It's more just experimentation to see if nock tuning really is a thing, you know what I mean? To try and find this spine alignment. That's the goal. I know I'd be happy with that bullet hole for fletching too, but I just want to make it sure it's on. So here we go again. Let's concentrate on that bubble. Shove it through a hole again. I need a new piece of paper. Maybe we should put up a new piece of paper. Alright, I'm going to get a new target. I'm going to have to get some new targets. Wasted them all on paper tuning. Okay, let's get a new target because I can't tell what's going on now. Oh no, we've got heaps of room here. Let me put a dot here and I'll start over here. Okay, so here we go, retest. We won't shoot it through the same hole this time. Holy hell, I'm on fire. Joseph, been working a lot. Thanks, buddy. Thank you, Joseph. No, I haven't got the bow press set up yet because I've been busy with school holidays and stuff. Been busy going out doing something. We went skate with the kids yesterday. They went riding and I went skating. Okay, here we go. Let's worry about the bubble. Well, now we got a major tear happening. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, retest. I'll shoot 3 and then show you. Save me going back and forth with the camera. I'll shoot 3, then fill you on and what's happening. How about that? The tear's getting bigger. There'll leave something loose on him. Maybe I was hand talking it. Okay, here we go. Well, that's utterly ridiculous because now I've got major right tears, major tears. Might be the shooter too. Look at this, here was the first one, here was the second one, here's the third one. What's happening there? What's going on with that tearing situation? That's a major tear. Seeing I was just shooting bullet holes like 2 seconds ago. Okay, let's go spine left side. Why did we start getting such giant tears all of a sudden? Might be the release. Maybe I was punching a bit. The left side's a bit smaller. But not much. Alright, I'll show you. It's a problem with tuning. You end up frustrating yourself too much. Tie the stand up on the front. What do you mean? I tip the stand up on the front. Oh, so it's a bit better of an angle. I can do that. That's a good idea. That's something I could chuck it up with. Yeah, so I've got a chunk of wood. Let's block it up. Okay, so we've chalked the front of the stand up to give us a bit of angle. Okay, let's just worry about doing a good clean shot. Let's go spine up. So at the moment we won't get any that different of results. Must be just me. Funny how sometimes you shoot a bullet hole and you shoot a 4-inch tear. What's going on? Oh, nice shot. That last one was a good release, I thought. Well, that's a bit better. What changed to make the bullet hole go away? Definitely rotating clockwise, anti-clockwise. Spine down now. Must be just me. God knows what I'm doing though. Probably should have recorded this and cut all the bad bits out, but you're better off seeing it live and finding out what's going on for real, I reckon. That's what I like doing the live is because you can tell what it's like for real. Not just cutting away, oh yeah, look now it's perfect. I'll shoot this, oh it's a bullet tear, oh look now I'm back and it's perfect. It's keeping it real anyway. Okay, spine down. Still getting this little left tear. Little right tear. Oh, let's have a look. How can it go from bullet hole of bullet holes to this? Here's the last two. Look, that was the last one. This was the last one. That was the second last one. Spine up, spine down. Pretty similar. Where did all these bullet holes go though? Well, let's shoot spine down. This one we know we're shooting bullet holes with the spine down. Let's retest. Spine down. Hopefully this one will give us a bullet hole. If this one doesn't give us a bullet hole, we know it's me. The joys of tuning. Bullet. Bullet, bullet, bullet. So that was a bullet hole. So it's the knot, it's the arrow. Look at this. Let's try and shoot it. Maybe it's the height. Maybe it is, you are right about the height. Look at that for a bullet hole. That is the ultimate bullet hole, that one. Okay, so it's not me. So that one's done. Spine down, we're good for that one. just need to work out this one. And he's right, the lower it goes, the more tear it seems to go through. Third axis is in though. Okay. Let's try spine up high. We'll shoot another high one. See if it's just a low angle. No, still look exactly the same level as that bullet hole. So it's not the height. We've still got a tear. Bullet holes will only come at shoulder height. Ooh. But look at this. Look at this. We got a bullet hole here, exactly the same hole, different, same height, different arrow, right tear. So it's the arrow. Let's keep shooting at that height. I really need to chalk the bag up. If I only had a sinister stand, I'd be right. Just need to chalk it up a little bit. Another like half a foot higher would be laughing. It's alright, we'll just keep it high here. We'll keep shooting high here. Nearly finished. Okay, let's do it up here. Do you know what we can do? Even better idea. How's this for genius thinking? Let's flip the paper upside down. He's a thinker. How come one of you guys didn't come up with this? This is your guys. Normally you guys come up with the bright ideas. Today I finally got one. How's that? Now we got some room to shoot up high. Flip the paper. Smart thinking or what? Okay, let's put some dots up here. Aim up. Okay. Where was I getting the arrow from the target? It's funny that we got that tear. Okay, so knock up's no good. We're getting the tear knock up. We all got to shoot at the same height, don't we? It's got to be all at the same height to be consistent. So we've got 2 shooting bullet holes so far. This will be the third one if I can get it worked out. Okay, spine down now. Same height. Let's go. No. Left hair. Right on it, which way the spine was facing. Okay, so spine up, spine down. Let's try spine right again at the top level. Okay, knock right. Here we go, so the right side is good. Nearly. Okay. Can I be done now?
Daddy, when are you done?
Nearly. Why? You want to have a run around the backyard? Well, you can come and have a run around, but you can't come past the thing. Okay. Okay, that was right. This is left. Let's try left side and then I'll fill you in. I've been right in the direction above the hole, so we'll know. That could have been me. I might have to retest that one. So maybe okay, let's redo that test. I had a bit of trouble aiming, trying to find which dot to aim at. Okay, left side, take 2. No. Okay, one more and then I'll show you the results. Okay, one more on the right side. Confirmation. And I'll show you the results of this arrow. Now this is interesting. This is interesting, people. This is how I should have done from the start. You guys forgot to also mention you have to hand upside down from, I don't know what you mean, B-temp. Okay, yeah, alright, okay, fair enough. Alright, so here let's have a look at what happened. So look, this is spine down. That's the tear from spine down. That's the tear from spine right. That's the tear from spine left. I thought it had to be me, so I redone it spine left, and then I done a confirmation on spine right, and look. So spine right seems to be the ultimate goer for this arrow, doesn't it? Confirmation, people, what do you reckon? Spine right? Spine right for that one, what do you reckon? I don't know about you, but I think that looks pretty good. That's some interesting confirmation, that one. So we got 3 arrows done. You reckon it's spine right? It's gonna be. I'm going to stuff this up big time for sure. As soon as I go to fletch them, I'll forget to put them on the right side and everything. Okay, so that one was spine right. Dudley walk back. I don't need to do the walk back because I know my centre shot's good from the left and right from the fat arrows. The left and right's not going to change from arrow thickness. Okay, so 3 arrows down. Let's return the paper and test that. Okay, next arrow. Now that I've got this this new way of lining them up, I think we're good to go. Should be able to pump through these ones, work it out pretty quick. Spine up. Spine up, here we go. Okay. So that was spine up, let's try spine down. Spine down, here we go. Spine down's a big one. Okay, let's try spine right. Spine right's looking a little better. Okay, spine left. Primal! Okay, spine left. I'll have a look. Okay, that it. You want to have a play around the backyard. You can come out and have a play as long as you stay up that end. Okay? Now that one was a bit confusing altogether because they were all skew with. Let's get this going. What do you think about this one? Look at this. This was spine up, spine down, spine right, spine down. Oh, spine left. Sorry, not down. Testing me bullet arrow holes. What do you want? I got to watch ya. I can't watch ya. Is you going to practice a routine or something, are you? Okay, no worries. But you're not allowed this side of the swing, okay? So stay on that side while I'm shooting. That side of the target in practice, I'm nearly done. Okay, so that's confusing. What do you say about that one? I'm going to have to redo it. Which one's the best, spine right or up? Left and down are the same, and right and down's the same. Up seems to be the best one. Let's try up again. It's a bit hard to work out what's going on. Bloody tedious process. At least I got 3 that are not tuned. What? What for? What? No, you're not allowed to play on those. Okay, here we go. Spine up again. Take 2. Let's see if I can get a better result. Oh, yeah. The spine up seemed to be the best. They got a board hole then. I'm chasing my tail right now. You'd think so, Primer, you'd think so, but check this out, buddy. Check this out. I need to put this on. Okay, so look, we went up, down, right, left, and then I went back to up because that seemed to be the best. And look, we've got pretty much similar holes, but if not better. So I say up's the go for this arrow. Don't you reckon? Up and to the right. Look at this, look. Right and up's the best. Maybe we go halfway between each and test that. Let's do that. I think it's talking. I've no idea what's giving the left and right tears, buddy, but it is. It's very confusing, that's for sure. Okay, so we got a good tear with the up, and we got a good tear with the right. So let's go halfway between both. Okay, now I've got it in between the up and in between the right. It's on the 45, so let's test that. Okay, let's test this. The 45, the halfway between the right and up. Baby, baby, baby. You want to see? You rascals. Alright, you can have a quick look and then I'll show the people at home. Come on, quick. Okay, back to your game so I can show the people. Now that one ended up good. Check this out, Primal. Look at that. Look at that. So we've started with the up, the down, the right, the left. So we worked out the right and the up's the best. I retested the up and got the same hole. Can you all see what's going on? Hang on, let me turn the camera this way so I can definitely see what's going on. Okay, so here we've got the up, we've got the down, we've got the right, we've got the left. So up seemed to be the best, so I redone the up and it was pretty similar. So I thought, well, up and right seems to be closest, so I went up and right in between both, and look at that. That's the bullet. Now shoot another and get the same results. Well done, Steve. Well done, so true. Two to make it true, as they say. 2 to make it true. To make it true. That's it. It's not a real thing unless you get same results, same experiment. Oh, it did it! It did it! I was a bit nervous and I was thinking, oh no, what if it just goes big tear and it's all just results ridiculous. But that was a bullet hole too, people. Let's have a look. Here's the confirmation results. So there was the bullet hole And there's the backup bullet hole. Look at that. Done it twice, 2 to make it true. So we've got an arrow there. So what's that? Up and right I need to put on that. A U and an R. So that means on this arrow we need an up and right. Well, how interesting is that? So up, right. So I just put a UR on there, so when I fletch it I'll know which way to go. Just put a little UR. Can you believe that? Now that's nock tuning. There you go, it works. 4 arrows down. Need to rotate the paper again. Alright, 2 arrows to go. We can play that game. Well done. Okay, so 2 arrows to go. Let's try this one. Now that was really interesting, wasn't it? I don't know if you thought it was interesting, but I definitely liked that one. I definitely thought that one was interesting. Getting it out there. Okay, what do you think of that primal? Definitely worked on that one. Okay, let's go again. Big right there, and that was up. Alright, let's try down, spine down. What a difference it's making though, like there's major difference. Okay, down, testing down. It's only doing the same thing, doing different results. Now we're changing the spine. We're changing the spine, Ivan. Can I what? What for? That's alright, they can be alright like that. They're alright. I'm doing my thing. I've got to finish my thing. We're nearly done. It'll be alright like that. Okay, spine down now, test 2. Oh, down gives us a bit of a bullet. Down seems to be a lot better than up. Let's try right. Spine right. Oh, do ya? Well, you're going to have to wait. I'm nearly done. See why it's hard to make videos during school holidays now? Little maniacs. What was that, Emerald? Fingers. That's true. Don't stuff up the fletching after all this. Stick them to the tables. Okay, left side, left fletch. That was a bit low, but it's a bit left. Okay, let's show you what happened then. Okay, we've got the up tear, that's facing up. We've got down, we've got right, and we got left. So looking like down's the best, but which is the best out of down and left? Right, left and right seem to be pretty similar. Down seems to be the one. So maybe down and a little bit to the left. What do you think? Let's try so facing down. I think down and to the left. Okay, lined it up. Down to the left, let's try down left. Okay, this is down left. Down left gave us a major tear. So she ain't down left. Let's try down. Okay, down right. Down right, we're getting a major tear as well. This one's getting a major tear for some reason. The down right's no good.
You said you're almost finished.
I am almost finished.
And it's taken for ages.
Okay, a couple more arrows. I've only got one more arrow to go after this one. Safety zone.
I need that one, then you'll play.
Is that the rules, is it?
Yep.
You're kidding.
Yeah. If you don't do that one, you can play straight away and go back to do it and finish it. If you do that one, you can't do the other one.
Is that right, Missy? Looking at all these rules. Is that how it's going to be, is it? Alright, let me finish this arrow, then I'll play with this. Looks like this is the last arrow, guys. Let's try and get this one spot on though. So let's go back down to down. Let's try down again, because down seemed to do the best, left and right. Shocking. This arrow's just getting a major tear now. Maybe it's the arrow. It's weird how it's getting such a big tear all of a sudden. It must be different for different sites and stuff. Okay, let's go. Down again. What's happening? We might have to do these 2 arrows next time just because I'm bad now. Might be just me with this arrow, but this arrow doesn't seem to be tuning in very good. Okay, one more down. This down got the best results. That's some major tears though. Oh, there we go. You know what it was? I wasn't watching the bubble. The bubble makes a major difference. But down's definitely the go. 1 to confirm, 1 to make it true, 2 to make it true. Okay, 2 to make it true. Shot through shot through a hole. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. What's what one? The last one. Look, look. Still the same one. I'm in the shade. I've lost it. I think I'm talking. I just arrows done. Button, like button, hit the subscribe. I'll leave one. Bear shaft tuning, all the buttons. Go on to